Hello! Now, don't freak out, but you're probably wondering, who's that handsome devil on the mic? That doesn't sound like my Juice. That's because it's not. It's me, Dusty. I'll be filling in for Juice on commentating a couple of these matches. So, with that being said, let's get started. Hi, this is round one of the winners bracket. We're on S.Lugia250 versus Seraph. And we have the flat colored Puyo skin, my favorite, the cutest one. Both players are building their chains right now, trying to build the neatest chain they can. Lugia opts to set off a power 3, catches Seraph a little bit off guard there, and I think that's going to be the first game. Unless... Nah, I don't think they have the space to respond. Yeah, I don't think they do. Okay.
That wasn't sweet.
That was perfect.
You wanna... Oh, Lugia going... Okay, that's not GTR anymore. I was about to say, I think like the fun, like the experience of like placing down your first two pieces super quickly. That was a really fast attack. Ah, shit. Let me get back on topic. You know, the experience of placing down your first two pieces like really quickly and then like slowing down immediately. Very understandable. Seraph is responding with these really fast 3 chains, I think. Kind of like putting the pressure on Lugia to move a little bit faster, and I wonder if it's not like stressing them out a little bit, but that's definitely going to be game.
I need to study more.
Piece of cake.
I'm thinking a little bit about these, yep. Trying to make sure you don't miss the all clear start. I understand! But you gotta get those pieces on the board, so... So far, Seraph's got a pretty large piece lead, but they also left the trigger wide open.
Here.
But anticipating an early attack, they set it off. You know, they have a little bit of an elevated GTR there, completely by accident it seems.
Here.
Looks like a little bit of cleanup.
Here.
It's a 3 chain that's going to be very dangerous at the top of the board. So it's just going to give them a little bit less space to respond, but they do have a 2 chain ready. Good piece drops, but... Ooh! The 5 chain! That's definitely game.
I need to study more.
Piece of cake.
I think the main thing for Lugia is that they need to get their speed up, which is mainly a decision-making thing. Sometimes it's not about the actual, like, technical skill, it's just about, like, let's play something somewhere and hope it works out. You know. So far they have a pretty neat 4 chain. Seraph's gonna set that off earlier, so, okay, so they get the response out, and they offset all of the damage. Exactly. It's a little bit of a premature cleanup there, though. Seraph has built up their pieces back quite quickly. So they just have a lot of stuff that they're powering up at the end of the chain. That is going to be a lot of damage, and that's game.
Here.
I need to study more.
Piece of cake.
Okay, so that is an all clear start, I believe. That isn't. Not enough reds. But, you know. The thing about all clear starts is that, like, wasting time looking for them puts you at a piece disadvantage. So, be mindful of that. We have a nice, power 4. And Lugia doesn't have a proper response to that. They play their pieces right. They could set off at least a little bit of a 1 and get some more space back, but this is going to be really tough to take back. And... oh! The yellow is very lucky, but the blue pace placement is going to suck to suck.
I need to study more.
Piece of cake.
I love the skin so much. It's so cute. See, now, if they played their cards right, that would have been an all-clear start. But, like, that's the thing. You know, it's like I said. Blues are a little bit scarce this game. You might want to set that off as soon as possible. This time, Lugia has the better 4-chain. I think they might want to set that blue off before it gets to be too unwieldy, or it gets blocked off too early. And that's a good response. The thing is that Lugia does a lot of cleanup. That's a good 2-chain. It's gonna be a nice nuisance. Nothing too unmanageable, I don't think. It's a... I'm glad that Lugia saw that opening, that tiny bit extension, and got the 5-chain off. That was very impressive.
That was perfect.
And we got some good old-fashioned stairs going on. Stairs in the other direction, though. The real question is, do they know how to build the stairs transition? I hope so. It looks like they do. They even got the stairs tail going on. Don't pop that. You know. You do have to put the red on top of the greens if you want to complete that, though. There we go. And... the problem with stairs is that it's really easy to beat like that. So, they're blocked off and they're very vulnerable to this power 3, even though they had the longer chain ready. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use stairs. You know, there is one player who uses stairs to very great effect in this tournament. Not in this bracket, but to great effect nonetheless. But I believe overcommitting to stairs without fully understanding the transition is going to cost Lugia that round. Also, I hope I'm not coming off as overly critical, y'all. I just want to help. I just want to help my buddy Juice. Lugia is opting to build high to take maximum damage. This is how you build for survivability, by leaving the column 3 very low, but leaving your trigger very high up so you can respond to anything that happens. Doesn't opt to go for the power 3 there. We have a bit of stairs going on, but if they don't get those yellows out, they're not gonna be able to, okay, they get that off. Unfortunately, the chain doesn't fully connect downwards, so they can't respond to that 5-chain.
I need to study more.
Piece of cake.
We have the start of some GTR. Let's go. We got some GTR trying an advanced chaining form. I love the confidence. Oh my goodness, the 5, the 6. Is he gonna set that off? He's gonna. Does Seraph have a proper response? They set off their power chain. And is that enough to counter a power 4? It's not. Lugia's gonna take that. We love to see it. I want to see more of that. So we got more confidence building. More confident building. He's going for GTR again. A little bit of a fortified GTR there, but, you know, what works, works. I'm not putting the blue on top. I think they're trying to build a tail, which is, you know, I appreciate that. You know, I love ambition. That's the kind of player I am, though. But, you know, I lose a lot, so just hope that that doesn't, you know, become your demise. They did have a little bit of an extension there, but I can see why they opted not to go for it. Ooh. Ooh! So Lugia is actually getting a lot of payoff by building bigger chains. They just have to be able to get to them. I know I'm hyper-focusing on the left-hand side. Let me focus on the right side. I can't help it, I'm left-handed. Lugia's back on stairs, though. I'm not getting a really good read on Seraph's build, though. Sets off a simple 4-chain. That's gonna be enough.
That wasn't sweet.
That was perfect.
Are we getting the reverse comeback? The upset? Seraph is off his game? Off their game? Oh, I said I was gonna look for pronouns, but I didn't. My silly ass. So silly. Sorry, I'm trying to be entertaining. I know I keep apologizing. Oh. Listen, it's not the most important thing in the world to build up your base when you're facing a quick attack, so good on Lugia for responding to that with the 6-chain. Holy shit. Oh, whoops. I don't think I was supposed to curse. So we're 6 and 6. It's neck and neck. The pressure is on. Seraph better up that speed, up those harassments, up those power chains, up that stairs. You know, Lugia is going for another GTR build. But they're going to set that off early. And that's going to put the pressure on to respond early. It's a strong response. It's not fully blocked off. Seraph's not fully blocked off, but they are going to have to work for that, you know, that comeback a little bit more. I think they could have afforded to extend a little bit more with those yellows, because that's not going to send a ton of damage, but yeah, blocking off that purple is not ideal. And that is a big response, and that's gonna be the round. Damn, we got a comeback. Ooh, juicy.